Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you to semi-finals. We have played already 4 games, and best of the best, 5 best from each region are here to compete for the place in the grand final. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you personally to fulfilling this quiz goal, and which was to promote relationships between the United States and Latvia, the history, the economics, the diplomacy, what we have been through together, and now you know more, and definitely you will tell everyone about your experience in this quiz to everyone you know. So thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, now a little bit statistics. At this competition, we had 607 players. There were 298 from Riga, 73 from Zemgale, 221 from Vidzeme, 72 from Kurzeme, and 42 players from Latgale region. So quite a lot of people are engaged in this quiz. Excellent. And right now it is time to meet our semi-finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, please look at your screens, and you will see a list of the players who have been inducted into semi-finals. So right now on your screens here we are from Riga, semi-finalists, Kristiana Laura, Virko, Jakobs G, Pundur Planeta, and Silber Rose is in the semi-finals from Riga region. Next one is Zemgale region, where Enris Birze, Baltic Outdoors, Ralph's Evie, and Megia 7 is in the semi-finals and compete for the place in the grand final. Semi-finalists from Vidzeme are Pipariņš, Ancestor, Instars, Gundars A, Valdemars Bear, and from Kurzeme we have Evelina, David, Loreta, Anja Krovalka, and Maria Lapina. And last but not least, of course, are semi-finalists from Latgale, Emil Schmitz, Santuks, Rin, Ari K, and Raivo. Best of luck to everyone who is in the semi-finals, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, a few words from Diplomatic Affairs Officer of the United States Embassy in Latvia, Richard Damstra.
Hello, smart people. My name is Richard Damstra, and I'm the Public Affairs Officer at the US Embassy. Welcome to the final round of our quiz competition organized with the Riga Business School. One of the pleasures of my job as a diplomat here is the opportunity to learn about the history of Latvia and to see the long and deep connections between Latvia and my country, the United States. As you know, we organized this competition with the Riga Business School in honor of the 30th anniversary of the restoration of diplomatic relations between the United States and Latvia in 1991. And that's when my predecessors as diplomats were able to come back to Latvia after a long absence during the occupation. It's also the time when the Riga Business School was founded, and so we thought this was an appropriate occasion to work together on a project and talk about this important history and the importance of history generally. The hashtag for our campaign was History Matters, and that's true, and it's important for us to remember the courageous sacrifices of the people who came before us, both in my country and yours, who built the institutions and arranged the security that allows us to enjoy the freedoms that we have today. The freedoms to speak as we wish, to think as we wish, to travel, and all the other things that we enjoy and that unfortunately many of our compatriots around the world do not enjoy. It's important to remember the history that brought us to this point, and to look forward at the hard work that we must continue to do to preserve what we've achieved. So for that reason, we wanted to organize this quiz competition, and we hope you've enjoyed it along the way and learned some new things along the way. And we're excited to see the outcome of the results after the competition. So good luck to you, and we wish you well.
Thank you, Richard Damstra, for encouragement, and definitely good luck to you and the upcoming quiz, the semi-finals. And right now, it is time to see how to compete in the game. And now on your screens, there will be instructions how to connect to the game. I'm sure that you already know that on your mobile devices, please enter buzzerpad.eu or scan this QR code. Second step is please use your nickname as you used in previous quizzes. That's a must. And the PIN code for this game is 55872. 55872 guarantees when you press button go, your phone will display this colorful application with points, with I'm sorry, not points, but letters with which you can submit the answers. In short while, I will display this screen on your PC screens, and you will see how to register for the game is by pressing A, B, C, or D button on your mobile device. So let's go through these instructions one more time. The first one, buzzerpad.eu on your mobile devices. Please open it. Enter your nickname, the same as you used throughout the tournament. PIN code 55872. Press go. And I'm sure that most of you already are seeing this application on your phones, A, B, C, D, E, and F, and now it's time to press something on your devices to register for the game. And soon I will display this screen on your PC screens, and you will see, are you registered or not? So I think, let's see how many players we have. So there should be 25 players from 5 regions, 5 from each region. As we can see, we have 22. Number 8 has not pressed any button. Now press something on your mobile phones right now. Everyone press A, B, C, or D to register for the game, definitely. Number 8, if you see on your mobile phone number 8, that means that you have not yet registered for the game. We have 23 registered. I think we should move on. And may I remind you, we are competing for the place in the grand final. The best one from this region in the semi-final will get in the final. So from each region, the best one will get a ticket to final. So be very best, do your best, and I hope you will do just fine and excellent. So the winners of the grand final will get 5th place, Amazon Kindle ebook. 4th place as well, Amazon Kindle ebook. 3rd place will win HP Elite book, the computer. 2nd place as well, HP Elite book, but the first prize is Apple MacBook Pro M1 and 1,000 euros for training at Riga Business School. So prizes are worthwhile, I think, to put in your best efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin. Best of luck, and semi-final has begun. So, 30-year anniversary quiz by Riga Business School and, of course, United States Embassy in Latvia. So these are the rules. I'm sure if you are here, then you know most of the rules. This is the interface for the game. The game will be exactly the same as the previous 4 games. So 30 questions, 5 rounds, 6 questions each round. You have the same 30 seconds to answer each question. And please remember, you can only submit an answer when the timer has started to count down 30 seconds. The maximum points you can get is 15. Minimum is 1 point for correct answer. So be precise and be fast as well. The submitted answer, ladies and gentlemen, cannot be changed. Once you have made up your mind and pressed A, B, C, or D, it is engraved in our servers, so it can be changed anyhow. Next. If someone calls you, that means you can, of course, answer, but the game will go on and you may not be able to submit an answer to few questions. So evaluate what is more important, final or a call. You can call back definitely, I think. In case you have any questions to us or you just want to wish good luck to competitors, fellow competitors, you can write in chat, and there is technical support team ready as well if you have any questions regarding the technical aspect of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, test question as usually. Today is what do you think, and 30 seconds at your disposal. Quiz day, your lucky day, perhaps birthday, or the day when you will win. Jakobs G, one of the favorites among semi-finalists. Here we are, and we voted here for a quiz day. Definitely, it's no one's birthday today. Too bad, but 18 of you voted for quiz day, and indeed it is. Best of luck. And right now, first theme: diplomacy and politics. 6 questions about this, and first one. This is a non-governmental public organization that unites like-minded people who want to promote Latvia's active membership in NATO, cooperation with allies, and paying attention to defense and democracy issues. Which one is it? Latvian Democratic Association, Latvian Transatlantic Organization, the United States Embassy in Latvia, or Latvian Embassy of Culture? What do you think? Megia 7 Emil Schmitz. Excellent, fast, and I hope precise. So non-governmental public organization, 11 against 13. Now you know more. Latvian Transatlantic Organization, so represents interests both of Latvians and Americans as well. Next one. Since 1991, the USA has declared that Latvia is granted a special status and the associated economic privileges. What is this status called? Most favored nation, best friends forever, allied nation, or partner status? So indeed, we have created a strong bond between United States and Latvia. In maybe informal settings, we can refer to these relationships as best friends forever, but not in this case. So in this case, we'll keep it official, and Latvia is enjoying most favored nation privileges, so to speak. So we have good relationships between the United States, and yeah, this is the status we have. Number 3. American Latvian Association will hold its annual meeting and reflect on past and future plans to strengthen the bond between United States and Latvia. This Congress will take place in Chicago later this year. Which American Latvian Association Congress will it be? 50th, 70th, 30th, or 80th? So if you have played all 4 games, the hints are there, the hints were there. So roll back the hands of time, try to remember what we asked you in previous games, and the answer will come to you, I'm sure about that. 15 against 9, so let's see the distribution of votes here. Most of you voted for 17th anniversary, and exactly it is correct. The 70th year the American Latvian Association will come together and hold its annual meeting to reflect about past and future plans. 4th question. Which of these remarks about Latvia was not made by Ambassador John Carwile while at the celebration of the 30th anniversary of the return of United States diplomats to Latvia? So, which one was not made? So, to choose their government and hold it accountable, to be thankful for what they had, to defend their independent nation from outside threats, to start a business or pursue a profession of their choice. So one of these remarks was not made by Mr. Carwile. And when Evelina presses her answer, we will know which one is it. 11 against 13. So let us see. So to choose the government and hold it accountable. It was said by Mr. Carwile to defend the independent nation as well, to start a business and pursue a profession of their choice as well. It was said by him. But it would be a strange thing to say to be thankful for what they had. It was not said by Mr. Carwile at his speech. Number 5. Which United States president nominated John Leslie Carwile as United States Ambassador to Latvia? Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George Bush, or Donald Trump? So we have 22 submitted answers. Players are competing for the points, so they answer very fast. 7 against 17. So quite even distribution. Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George Bush, or Donald Trump. So if we roll back the hands of time, it's only logical that Donald Trump was the one who nominated the ambassador of Latvia, ambassador of the United States in Latvia, to be here. So it was Donald Trump. Number 6. Number 6, on 16th of July 2013, Member of Congress John Shimkus introduced a resolution expressing support for designation of August 23 as Black Ribbon Day to recognize the victims of Soviet, Communist and Nazi regimes. Black Ribbon Day was inspired by event in Latvia on 23rd of August 1989. So which option is the correct one? What inspired Black Ribbon Day? Baltic Way, National Labor Union Strike, Latvian Song and Dance Festival, or barricades in Latvia? So here, most of the answers are, of course, correct. On August 23rd of 1989, of course, it was the Baltic Way, where all 3 Baltic nations stood together, held their hands together, and formed a live chain to declare their independence, to declare their freedom. And it's one of the most iconic landmarks of history of Baltic states, in my opinion. The points in the first round. So Cristiano Laura, 87 points, are taking a lead. Punderplaneta, 71. Enris Birze, 70 points. Right now, this is the top three. So I remind you that only the best from each region will get into finals. So every region will be represented in the final game. There will be 5 players there. So, moving on to education and culture, we have 6 questions about this theme, and the first of them is, what is the name of United States Department of State program that provokes approximately 160 secondary school teachers from Europe and Eurasia with unique opportunities to develop expertise in their subject areas, enhance their teaching skills, and increase their knowledge about the United States? So what is this program called? Teacher Level Up Program, Teacher Upgrade Program, Teacher Achieving Excellence, the Teaching Excellence and Achievement Program, or Teaching for the Future Summit? What do you think? You are not teachers yet, but maybe you know some teachers who joined this program, and 16 against 8. So only one of them is real program, the rest of them are fictional, made by me. So Teacher Level Up program doesn't exist yet, Teacher Upgrade program as well, but Teaching Excellence and Achievement program is, of course, in full swing. So Fulbright Teaching Excellence and Achievement program can be attended by teachers. Excellent. Number 2. The United States is host to the world's largest international student population. In 2020, how many Latvian students were studying in United States? So as I said in the first game of this tournament, luck is a big component of the game as well. So here, maybe you know this statistical data, maybe you don't, or maybe you will make a lucky guess. Who knows? Megia 7 Ania Kropka. If you don't know, just press A, B, C, or D, and maybe you will guess correctly. So, and here, 12 against 12, and the correct answer is 274. Ladies and gentlemen, to learn more about diversity and academic culture in the United States higher education institutions, join Education USA Latvia on Zoom on November 12th, 17 p.m. So, November 12th, 5 p.m. Please join Zoom, and you will see Education USA Latvia presentation about studying abroad in USA. Next question. This dance, which originated in Memphis, United States around 1914, became popular in Europe after the First World War. What was this dance? The Mustang, the Foxtrot, Bear Hug, or Charleston? Raivo and Megia 7. It took only 11 seconds to complete this task, and 13 against 11. Let's see. 2. Foxtrot and Charleston were leaders, but the correct answer is Foxtrot. So the English name of the dance is Foxtrot. The dance is still included in sports and dance competition programs today as well. If you know how to dance Foxtrot, write us in chat. Next one. 4th. Latvian American artist Leo Michelson, whom historians compare to Chagall and Picasso, was born in Riga, studied in St. Petersburg and Tartu, Estonia, and emigrated during the Russian Revolution of 1917. The artist has painted over 1,000 paintings, some of which are exhibited at the Michelson Art Museum. The museum was founded to his work. The artist did not want to donate his work to large museums to prevent what? Other artists to steal his ideas, the works to be placed in archives and depositories, theft of the works, or misinterpretation of his art. Leo Michelson, so artist with roots in Latvia. 7 against 17. Look, so here most of you pressed D, misinterpretation of his art. He wasn't afraid of that, but he wanted to share his vision, his art with the world, and he didn't want that his works would be placed in archives and collect dust and nobody will actually see them. So he wanted to display his works in entirety. So that was his idea. Moving on to number 5. Researchers dispute whether this man with a Latvian-sounding name was among the first to die in the American Civil War, or whether he died later in the war in a naval accident. His name was Juris Steinbergs, Atis Leimanis, Mārtiņš Buciņš, Jan Abolin. So Latvian-sounding name. So there are some records, but of course the information is very scarce about that period. To this fine details, who was the first one to pay the ultimate price. But some say it was none other than Mārtiņš Buciņš, who was the first victim in American Civil War. Next question. This organization comprises 18 national membership organizations representing more than 22 million Americans who trace their heritage to a part of the world, Latvia included. This organization believes that the long-term national security and economic interests of the United States demand an unwavering commitment to and sustained engagement with the Central and East European countries. What is the name of this organization, ladies and gentlemen? Worldwide Nation Embassy in USA, Worldwide Community Center in USA, Nation Hub in USA, or Central and East European Coalition? Answer presses, and it took only 16 seconds to complete this question. 13 against 11, so again, 3 fictional institutions, 1 real. So if you are prepared for this test, not test but quiz, I'm sure that you come across this organization, which is none other than Central and East European Coalition. What about points in this round? Endrijs Birze is the best, 75 points. Marija Lapina, 59 points. Baltic Outdoors, excellent, 59 points as well. And total score. After 2 played rounds, Endrijs Birze is in the lead, 145 points. Kristiāna Laura, 130 points. In the second place, Rvirko, 104 points. Rivko is in a 3rd position. Right now, we're moving on to round number 3, which is themed, as usual, people and places. So people and places connected to and with Latvia and United States. First question. Who is the world's tallest stone obelisk dedicated to? It is 169 meters tall. So it was completed in 1884. So for more than 100 years it stands strong, and this obelisk is dedicated to none other than, of course, 20 correct answers, George Washington. So it is opposite the Capitol and the White House. So maybe you have seen it in person as well if you have been in USA. Next question. Cities tend to have nicknames. The Latvian city of Kuldiga is often called the Venice of Latvia. Liepājas nickname is where the wind is born. And the question is, which United States city is nicknamed the Wind City? New York, Detroit, Chicago, or San Francisco? Quite fast, and I'm sure quite correct. 20 against 4. So New York, Big Apple. Detroit was Motor City. San Francisco, from top of my mind, I don't remember the nickname, but Chicago is Wind City. So why Wind City? The presence of Lake Michigan makes the streets of Chicago windy, and as early as the end of the 19th century, the city got its nickname, the Wind City. So Lake Michigan is to blame for this nickname. Moving on, number 3. In Latvia, 4 seasons can be observed clearly. We have sun, snow, and rain several times a year. In contrast, the Mojave Desert, which covers 100,000 square kilometers, is known as the North American Drought Pole, as it may not have rainfall for several years in a row. And your task is to name the largest city in this desert. So, unhospitable place indeed it is. Mojave Desert. Which is the biggest city there? Albuquerque, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, or Las Vegas? Megia 7. maybe knows, maybe guesses, who knows? 10 seconds, Megia 7, thank you for your answer. And the largest city in Mojave Desert is Sin City, Las Vegas. The Sin City is a nickname for Las Vegas. Next one, number 4. There are 4 national parks in Latvia. In the United States, there are 423 national parks. Yellowstone National Park, one of the American most beautiful parks, is also, which option is correct? Unreachable by car, home to Yellowstone Desert in North America, the first national park in the world, or a gift from King George VI and his wife Elizabeth to the United States. We have 4 assumptions. Which one is the correct one? So, and the correct one is, of course, it can be reached by a vehicle, and it is the first national park in the world. It was granted this status in 1872. So even then, people recognized the beauty of nature, and they wanted to preserve it. So it granted status of national park, and it is still the oldest national park in the world. Number 5. The car designer August Krasniņš was born in Liepāja in 1859. Later, Krasniņš went to Germany, then to USA, where he worked at the plant for the production of electrical equipment in Cleveland. His car model, Krasniņš gasoline automobile, which contained several novelties like self-cleaning spark plugs, 6-speed gear shifting, and improved carburetor, got $200,000 investment, which is $50,000 more than Harry Ford's company. What prevented this car to succeed on American market and destroyed Krasniņš company? What do you think? So we can imagine that at the very early beginnings of automotive industry, $200,000 investment was a huge deal. So it would have been a great things for August Krasniņš and his company, but there was an event that prohibited him to succeed in this field. So a fire in his plant, 11 against 13. So he didn't gamble or sort of thing like that, but the unfortunate fire destroyed all his equipment. The investors turned away from this entrepreneur, and his business slowly disappeared. He worked his rest of his life also in technical field, but not quite in automotive industry as he imagined. Number 6. America has been a destination for many travelers, and American dream has attracted many immigrants. But Americans also traveled across America in search for better life. What was the name of 2,000-mile-long trading route that connected Missouri to Oregon? So back in the day, there were no cars, only horses and carriages. So this 2,000-mile-long expedition took quite a while. Many didn't make it. There were towns along the way, a pit stop, so to speak. So what is this trading route called? Missouri Snake Route 66, Silk Road, or Oregon Trail? 11 against 13. Let us see. So Route 66, the Mother Road or Willie Rogers Highway. It is a landmark, but it is not this one. Missouri and Oregon was connected via Oregon Trail. So this is a picture how artists imagined how it would look like. So it's quite tedious and hard task to travel on these carriages because there were no roads there. So what about points in the third round? Andrijs Birze 90 points, Pundurplanēta Excellence 89, Silber Rosa 87 points. Not bad at all. And total score after 3 rounds. Andrijs Birze is in the lead. Kristiāna Laura second place. Pundurplanēta in the third position. 2 rounds left. Semi-finalists, so best of luck. And the fourth round is technology and innovation. So first question, Houston, we have a problem. This legendary phrase was the beginning of one of the most risky rescue missions in the space. What was the name of this mission? I'm sure most of you know this phrase. I hope that you don't use it quite often, and everything goes fine for you, so you don't have any problems. So Houston, we have a problem. So that was said by astronauts on mission Apollo 13. So the man who didn't land on the moon, some technical difficulties, and Houston Control Center did their best to guide them back home safely. Number 2, there are 3 hydroelectric power stations in Latvia. Which of these is major hydroelectric plant in United States? So in the 20th century, 3 hydroelectric power plants were erected on the biggest river of Latvia, Daugava. So all of the 3 still operate today and provide energy for cities in Riga, in Latvia. And what about United States? I think one of the most famous dam is, of course, the Hoover Dam. There's the picture. So a lot bigger than, of course, in Latvia. But the principle is the same. Water turns turbines and it generates electricity. So if I'm not mistaken, the Hoover Dam is located on the Colorado River. Number 3, which of these car brands is not from the USA? So Lancia, Jeep, Buick, or GMC? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Lancia, Jeep, Buick, or GMC? Which one is not a brand from the United States? Almost everyone got it right, and General Motor Company is definitely from United States. Jeep as well. Lancia is Italian car brand, quite rare brand, but as said by many auto enthusiasts, at least one time in your life you have to own a Lancia to really appreciate the experience of driving. I have not driven Lancia yet, maybe someday. Number 4, Paul Walden is one of the founders of stereochemistry, and he was visiting professor at the University of Ithaca in the United States in 1927. What makes Ithaca special? There are 4 possibilities. 4 options. Which one is the correct one? It is a student city. Ithaca is located on active volcano, perhaps. It was a base for travelers on route number 66, or there is a Latvian art center there. What do you think is the correct option? Raivo Anja Krovalka are still thinking, so excellent. Thank you for your submitted answers. 24, if you have pressed something. 4, if you got it right. It is a student city, so answer A was the correct one, ladies and gentlemen. So in addition, Ithaca College is a private, non-sectarian liberal arts college of over 7,000 students located in south city of town of Ithaca. So almost all the city is comprised of student areas. Number 5. What is the name of the new chairman of the board and president of American Chamber of Commerce in Latvia, who will replace Zinta Jansone? So if you played this tournament, I'm sure of course you have, then we have talked about AmCham previously, and if you were preparing for this semi-final, I'm sure you have come across this fact. So, who will replace Zinta Jansone? Frank Martin, Pauls Miklashevich, Alex Sklavin, or John Martin Talium? And ladies and gentlemen, 10 out of you got it correctly. John Martin Talium will be the next chairman of the board and president of American Chamber of Commerce in Latvia, or AmCham in short. Number 6. Both Latvia and United States have their unique automotive histories. Who invented the first automobile that was actually built and operated in United States? So we have car-themed game here. So, but of course, the technological progress of 20th century rests almost solely on the invention of internal combustion engines, rival presses, and only one correct answer. I will guess Henry Ford will be the top answer here. Orville and Wilbur Wright were airplane constructors. They created at the beginning bicycles, then airplanes. They created the first plane, and and flight, but not the car. Charles Dureya and Frank Dureya was the first automotive engineers who created a car which was solely built, completely built in United States. It was built, I guess, in 1920, up to 1920 years. What about the points? What about the points? Jakobs G is in the lead here, 71 points. Kristiāna Laura, 60 points. Pundur Planeta, 55 points in fourth round. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now we will see who is in the lead. Endrijs Birza in the first position with 279 points. Kristiāna Laura, 260 points. Pundur Planeta, 242 points, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll see this a screen for the very last time, because next time I will show you the scores will be the final scores of the semi-final. So last round, best of luck to everyone, and mixed questions. First question: the United States $1 coin bears the inscription "Out of many, one," symbolizing the diversity and unity of the people of the United States. What language is this text in? Greek, French, German, or Latin? Greek, French, German, or Latin? Out of many, one. So if you have any $1 coins, you can pick it up and read and see what language is it in. And 19 against 5. So it would be strange, I think, if it was in French or in German or in Greek. I think the most suitable language is Latin, and of course it is. So out of many, one in Latin on the $1 coin. Next one, Jacob Davis, an American entrepreneur and inventor born in 1831 in Riga, is considered the inventor of jeans. His tailor shop sewed pants from tough, dense fabric, which later developed in our favorite piece of clothing. What other feature made Jacob Davis' invention to stand out, winning sympathies of numerous clients? So Jacob Davis, we have talked about this man previously. And for the very last time, we'll speak about him in this game. So, which option is the correct one? Thread with a mix of copper for back pocket seams, copper riveted which fasten pockets, copper rivets which fasten pockets, or a small additional pocket for a watch, or perhaps wider trouser legs. Who knows? 6 out of 24 got it correctly. What did you want it here for? Many things, but the correct one is copper rivets which fasten the pockets. So if there were no rivets, if you enthusiastically put your hands into pockets, sometimes they can tear and rip off. But with those rivets, I think it's almost impossible to damage the pants. Excellent invention by Jacob Davis, entrepreneur with roots in Latvia. Number 3, Latvia has land borders with 4 countries. With how many countries does the United States have land borders? 5, 2, 3, or perhaps 6? I think most of the answers here will be correct, but the rules of the game are the faster you answer, the more points you get. So Megia, even for a correct answer you will get now, you can see 8 points. 3. Got it wrong, but very close. 21 got it correctly. Of course, it is Mexico and Canada. So here is the map. 2 land borders. 4th question. This Latin basketball player who plays in NBA has twice received the Latvian Athlete of the Year award. Who is he? Andris Biedriņš, Dairis Bertāns, Radions Kurucs, or Kristaps Porzingis? Ania presses something. A, B, C, or D. Here we are. 19 got it correctly. Of course, it is Latvian prodigy Kristaps Porzingis. He was twice Athlete of the Year in Latvia. Number 5. In 2008, a World Cities version of popular board game Monopoly was launched. In this version of the game, people from all over the world voted for cities they would like to see on the Monopoly Here and Now World Edition. Which of these cities received the most votes, making it the second most expensive property on the boards? we have 2 cities from Latvia, 2 cities from United States. So Riga and Jūrmala representing Latvian sides, and New York and Hollywood representing the United States side. So which city is second most valuable on Monopoly board? 10 out of 24 are correct. Let's see the distribution. So Riga and New York head-to-head, but this time, as you can see, Riga is the winner. So the more expensive is only Montreal. So if you land on Riga and I have a hotel there, you owe me 15 million Monopoly money. So know that. The very last question of the semi-final. The Russian East Asian Society, which existed from 1899 to 1918, was a very large shipping company with the main office in Liepāja. In 1900, it opened a regular passenger service on transatlantic Russian-American line from 1906 to 1924. There was a regular passenger ship traffic from Port of Liepāja to New York in USA and Halifax in Canada. On Liepāja-New York line, the company transported up to 60,000 passengers a year. Among them was prominent Latvian politician who then graduated from the University of Nebraska, worked in Texas as well, and then returned to Latvia in 1913. Who was he? So you had the time to get familiar with the options, and A, B, C, or D. REK, press something, the very last question. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have played all the questions, and now the final answer. So the only man who educated himself in United States was none other than, of course, Kārlis Ulmanis. We know that from previous games. Excellent, ladies and gentlemen, and see how well you did. How well you did. Silber Rosa in this round, 90 points. Excellent. Kristiāna Laura, 88 points. Instar, 75 points. Not bad at all. And now we'll see the virtual ceremony of awarding. So in third position in semi-finals, player with the nickname Pundurplaneta 317. Excellent. Congratulations. Second place is Endijs Birze, 338 points. Second place, congratulations. And definitely we'll go to finals. Kristiāna Laura, 348 points. So Kristiāna Laura definitely will be in the final game. So I remind you that the best of each region will get to final. So there will be 5 finalists from each round, from each region. Only one will be in the final. So right now, we'll go into a 5-minute break to count the points to see who is in the finals, and we'll see you soon. And please don't log out, of course. So we'll see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So before I announce who will be the finalists, a few words from Mr. Jānis Grēviņš, Riga Business School Director.
Dear friends and semi-finalists of RBS and US Embassy 30th Anniversary Quiz, it has really been my pleasure to see so many of you to challenge your thinking and knowledge to participate in this quiz. I really value your effort that instead of doing something outside, you spend time for intellectual challenges. From my perspective, that commitment demonstrates the extra mile you are ready to go to challenge your brains for the future. At the Riga Business School, we share that approach. We also like to do things which are important for our students, our faculty, our country, and society. And I think that's a value we share a lot with our friends in the United States. It's really about focusing and motivating oneself to be better than the others. And you have demonstrated that so far. As the director of the school, I would really be interested to see all of you as our students, because we like the students who want to learn more, who want to achieve new heights. At your age, there are no mountain too high to be climbed, and there are no ideas too high that you cannot fulfill them. It's just a question of motivation and effort. And at Riga Business School, we are here to help you to fulfill these dreams. So if you are looking how to do that, join our digital open day next Saturday, or follow our other events we do together with the US Embassy, business leaders in Latvia and abroad, and our partner institutions in the United States and around the world. I wish you all the good luck and enjoy.
Thank you, Jānis Grēviņš. This was Riga Business School Director Jānis Grēviņš who addressed you at this video. So right now, live from America, I would like to welcome the founder of Riga Business School, Valdemārs Innus.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank you and congratulate you for your participation and effort in this event. Latvia has a long and cherished history of interacting and participating with the United States. For example, President Kārlis Ulmanis graduated from the University of Nebraska at Lincoln, and he used that knowledge and experience to further the economic development of Latvia at that time. In 1990, with the support of the University at Buffalo and then funding from the U.S. government, we embarked on a journey to develop a North American-style management program, offered in English and utilizing North American pedagogy and teaching materials. Over the past 30 years, we have added undergraduate and master's degrees as well as joint degrees with both the University at Buffalo and BI in Norway. Thanks to the support provided by the United States, RBS offers a world-class education at both the undergraduate and graduate levels. During this pandemic, that knowledge and experience allowed RBS to respond quickly and aggressively to ensure that the management programs offered by RBS would continue to be offered at world-class levels. Critical investments in technology, faculty support, and student support helped guarantee that success. I wish all of you my best wishes for your efforts in this event.
Thank you, Valdemārs Innus. This was a founder of Riga Business School live from United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you, you as well. So it was an amazing opportunity to be with you and play this tournament. And right now it is my privilege and honor to announce the finalists of this tournament. And from Riga region, the first finalist is Kristiāna Laura. So virtual applauses for Kristiāna Laura. From Zemgala region, Enrijs Birze is the second finalist. From Vidzeme region, Valdemārs Bēr is the third finalist. From Latgale region, Emīls Šmits is in the final. And from Kurzeme region, David is in the finals, ladies and gentlemen. So these 5 contestants will compete for the grand prize of Apple device and 1,000 euros for their academic growth in Riga Business School. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome I'm sorry, not welcome, but join me to this virtual tournament. And on your screens, I will show you the registration page once more. So, and one more thing, a little bit different from the usual tournament games. Right now there is an announcement to with invitation to participate in this event, and please accept it so we can see you and use your web camera so that we can see you as well when you play this game. So please accept this invitation and join us. So there will be 5 finalists live, and we'll see you in person, albeit not in person but through technology opportunities via PC screen. So as I can see, we have the blue screen, and right now you know what to do. Please enter the PIN code 31837, openbuzzerpad.eu on your devices. I know you have them ready. So we have the contestant number 1, number 2. The procedure is the same, number 4, and we're waiting for number 5. So 5th contestant. Press something, press something. So right now we have to get all 5 contestants. So Kristiāna Laura, Enrijs Birze, Valdemars, Emil Schmitz, and David. So we don't have Valdemars, we don't have you in the system right now at the moment. Please press something on your mobile device. So buzzerpad.eu on your mobile device's internet browser, pin code 31837. So we have all 5 contestants present. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to begin the final game of the 30-year anniversary competition. Ladies and gentlemen, so test question as usual. I am proud of myself, going to win, going to do my best, or you are ultimate quiz master. So here, who is... No one is the ultimate quiz master, so I would elect myself as the ultimate quiz master right now. So, but going to do my best, or you are proud of yourself, and definitely it is a reason to be proud of yourselves. So even though you're not one yet, this is a great achievement, so you are at the very top of your peers. So keep that in mind in future, keep this enthusiasm going, and who knows what you can achieve. So best of luck you in this final at the meantime. And first question. In order to enter Benjamin Franklin Summer Institute in 2020 and go to a 4-week camp in the United States, young people from Latvia had to film a video on one of 2 topics. One of these topics was Stop School Bullying. Ladies and gentlemen, what was the second topic? 30 seconds at your disposal. Was it zero waste, future student, diversity in school, or technology? 4 seconds, super fast, and quite correct. So 3 against 2, and in this case it is zero waste. So 2 themes: stop school bullying and zero waste. Second question of the final. The 11th of November in Latvia is known as Lāčplēša Diena, and it is a memorial day for soldiers who fought for independence of Latvia. The day marks the decisive victory by the Latvian army over the West Russian Volunteer Army. Americans also honor all their soldiers on this day, as it marks the end of World War I. What is this day known as in the United States? Ladies and gentlemen, 4 options. Super fast, 1 second, and it is 100% correct. It is Veterans Day. Excellent job so far. Very close scores, I believe. Next one. This is United States Embassy in Latvia tweet. On this World's Book of Copyright Day, we highlight the brilliant Latvian author and journalist. Blank space. He was a member of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association and often took photos with Hollywood stars to prove the authenticity of his work. Who does this tweet refer to? Anšlaus Eglītis, Kārlis Ulmanis, Kārlis Streips, or Ulvis Alberts? So, and here 5 against no one, so completely correct. Anšlaus Eglītis is this journalist and photographer. So here he is with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. Danny DeVito. So it was even honor for celebrities to be interviewed by Anšlaus Eglītis, and there was quite difficult to get a point, like a meeting with him. Next one. Number 4. In 2004, Andris Biedriņš became the first Latvian basketball player to be drafted in NBA. He spent 9 seasons across the ocean, including 8 years with the Golden State Warriors. Name the team in which he spent his last season in NBA. Utah Jazz, New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets, or Toronto Raptors. So as I can see, we have the best of the best. You answer immediately, and quite correct as well. So 4 against 1. It is Utah Jazz, where he played his final season at NBA. Next one, music. Which city is regarded as Latvia's country music capital? So country style music, banjos, guitar, light drums, and there's a city in Latvia which is regarded as the capital of this musical genre, and which is it? 4 against 1, and it is, of course, Smiltene. So they say themselves that the country is created there. Is it true? Who knows? Or it is a legend. But definitely this music style is popular in Latvia as well as in United States. One of the most famous landmarks, of course, in USA is Mount Rushmore. Ladies and gentlemen, sixth question. Mount Rushmore depicts 4 United States presidents. Who is not included in the sculpture? Super fast. I hope super correct as well. Cristiana, Laura, Andris Birze. 10 seconds and all answers are submitted. Here we are, 3 against 2. What was the vote distribution? Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and Abraham Lincoln got a few votes. And in this case, we can see George Washington is there, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, or Teddy is there as well, and Abraham Lincoln as well is immortalized in granite in Mount Rushmore's hillside. But Benjamin Franklin isn't one of them. Number 7, technology. A Latvian startup company that produces unmanned aircraft has been purchased by AmCham, with one of the largest developers of smart home solutions in the United States. What is the name of this company? So, unmanned aircraft. DJI, Ghost, Wasp, or AirDog? Cristiana, Laura. 3 against 2. Let us see. So, unmanned aircraft. DJI is unmanned aircraft, but it is not of Latvian origin, but AirDog is. So, and it is the correct answer. Number 8. What is the name of a miniature photo camera that was created by Walter Zaps and produced in VEFA? It quickly gained international notoriety as well as the interest of British, German, and American intelligence agencies. So a spy camera. 1 second. So no doubt in my mind that all 5 answers will be correct. 4, but very close. It is, of course, Minox, so a handheld device, super slim, super tiny, and yet it provides excellent image quality, and spies indeed favored this device. Number 9. Pipe or marguerite is the national plant of Latvia. What is the name of plant that has been considered the national plant of United States since 1986? So this is Latvian plant is this little flower. He loves me, she loves me not, she loves me, she loves me not. Valdemars answers. So which one is the correct one? 2 against 3. Let us see. Almond, Styliac, or rose. So since 1986, rose is regarded as the national flower, national plant of the United States. Number 10, pop culture. Which of these celebrities has recommended to a million-strong social media audience to taste Latvian-made Pērnes long chips? So even I have not yet tasted those chips, and one of these celebrities has. Jim Carrey, Kim Kardashian, LeBron James, or Sarah Jessica Parker? Valdemars, what do you think? So most of you, I think, will know this character by the name of Carrie Bradshaw, I believe. She was a writer for a journal. That's in a movie world. But in real life, she's Sarah Jessica Parker, and on social media, she showed a picture of Latvian snacks. And the interest peaked very much about this snack from Latvia. If you have tried it, write in chat. I have not yet had a chance to do so. Right now, 10 questions in the final. We'll see how well you are doing. So grab your seats. So Emil Schmitz is currently in the lead. 140 points. Cristiana Laura close. 126 points. Second position as of now. Andris Birze, 102 points. Right now is in the third position. Valdemars and David, very close indeed. So right now, 5 questions more, and we'll see who is the winner. In the TV series New Girl, the character Winston Bishop played basketball in Latvia. To which fictional Latvian city team did he get traded to play uphill basketball on their outdoor court? So if you have seen a New Girl TV show, then you will have easy time to answer this question. Emil Schmidt, Stalskoldiga, Kraslav, or Madona? So, and look, the correct answer, video. 1 is only correct, and C.
To the decision. You are 3 traded to Kraslava City.
The outdoor league? Man, they play on a hillside.
I give you surprise tip. Uphill basket, better.
Aha, and then you decide.
I'm going fast! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You never play basketball again.
So he was traded to Kraslava Outdoor Basketball League, and they play uphill basketball. So a new sport, indeed. Next one. Latvian folk dancers from the Los Angeles community appeared in Katy Perry's video, The One That Got Away. What kind of dance do the folk dancers perform? The twist, sudmaliņas, Polonaise, or street dance? Super fast and super correct, and see the correct answer. Sudmaliņas dance. So if you press sudmaliņas, you are correct. The 13th question. In 1992, this basketball player became the first Latvian to play in the NBA. He played a total of 13 games for the Minnesota Timberwolves, spending 89 minutes on the court and scoring 45 points. Name this basketball player, please. Artur Žagars, Gundars Vētra, Igor Smigelnieks, or Attis Grāvers. So none other than, of course, Gundars Vētra, one of the all-time Latvian greats at basketball. Number 14, Annie Londonderry, born in Latvia, is an American traveler and journalist who became the first woman to travel around the world using this particular vehicle. Which is it? Airplane, bicycle, car, or train? Annie Londonderry traveled on, of course, none other than bicycle. So at that time, 1890s, the bicycle was gaining more and more popularity as a transport, including women as well, of course. It provided them opportunity to travel faster, to do more things, and of course, it has become a symbol of women of emancipation. So Annie Londonderry traveled around the world with bicycle. Ladies and gentlemen, the last question of the tournament. And Leon Moisev, immigrant to the United States, born in Riga, was a pioneer in suspension bridge engineering. His design approach used the construction of a Manhattan Bridge, was later borrowed in the creation of Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco and many other suspension bridges around the globe. And Leon Moisev himself was the chief engineer of the Golden Gate. His work on deflection theory argued that the longer the bridge, the more flexible they can be. The longer the bridge, the more stable they can be. The shorter the bridge, the more flexible they can be, or the shorter the bridge, the more decorated they can be. Emil Schmitz, the last chance to earn points. And here we are. Correct answer is, of course, so what you voted here, the longer the bridge, the more stable it can be. Well, it is not the case. The more longer the bridge is, the more flexible it can be. In this case, according to Leon Moisev himself, a grand engineer. The third place, and the HP Elite computer goes to none other than Cristiana Laura. Excellent score. I'm very proud of you, and everyone here is as well. Second place, who is in the second place? Andris Birze, 147 points. Excellent. You get as well HP Pro Book, and who will get the main prize, 1,000 euros for their academic career in Riga Business School and a brand new Apple device. Emil Schmitz, congratulations, 173 points. But at the beginning there were 5 contenders, and there are 5 as well. In fourth place, of course, Valdemar's excellent score, 126. You will be able to read books on e-book reader. And David, thank you for participating, and you are in the fifth place in the 30th anniversary quiz final. Great achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, right now it is my honor to welcome United States Embassy in Latvia representative Neil Students to congratulate the winners.
Hello, finalists. Yes, congratulations to all of you. As mentioned, I'm Nils from the US Embassy. I hope you seriously enjoyed this 5-week project. We enjoyed bringing it to you. We want to thank you for your participation, and I want to give a special shout out to our partner of 30 years, the Riga Business School. Yeah, you can't see it, but there is a full-blown studio here in one of the lecture halls, and without the Riga Business School as our partner, this would not have been possible. The Riga Business School is also our partner in another project, Education USA, for many, many years. And although this indeed in itself is a great place to learn and study business, and I myself have graduated here with an executive MBA, this is also one of the best, this is the only place, or the best place in Latvia to learn about education opportunities in the United States. So if you ever are passing by School CL11, or you can look them up on their Facebook page, Education USA Latvia. You're a smart group, so if you really want to get to a good university in the United States, this is a great place to start. I'm happy to announce that all the semi-finalists will get something. Everyone who participated today, all 30 of you, will receive one of the best books I've read in recent times. This is by an American author of nonfiction creative writing. She's a professor, and this in her story, Among the Living and the Dead, she tells the story of Latvia through her family, and it's a wonderful, wonderful book and a wonderful read, and you will all be receiving that for your participation today. And finally, from 600 participants to you, the final 5, once again, a special congratulations to you all. Once the COVID restrictions will ease, we will invite you to the United States Embassy. We'll give you a tour. You can see how we work and live there, and you will get to meet the ambassador, and of course, most importantly, you'll be able to collect your prizes. So congratulations to you all, and once again, thank you, Riga Business School, for all your support in making this possible. We've learned a lot as well, and we hope to bring you in the future similar projects. This was something new for us, and hopefully we can do it again sometimes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Nils Students. So we have played 4 tournament games, 1 semi-final and 1 grand final. And to tell you, it was truly a pleasure to be with you. And from myself, I'd like to add, you're on the right path to do great things, because you are following the best in business. So Riga Business School, United States Embassy in Latvia, I'm sure it will be a great pathway for new heights in your career, academic career, business career, or any other path you choose to take. So keep an eye out about the news in the United States, about the opportunities there, and do your best, you're on the right path. My name was Harry Milaika, so I was your ultimate quiz master, so to speak. It was truly a pleasure, and I hope to see you soon in some other projects. Thank you very much.